again, I've got a couple of questions to start us off. It's a little hard for us to see because of the lights, but if you do have a question after we get started, just stand up. Do we have microphones? Is that? Yeah. You do? Okay, so we have some floaters with microphones. You can use those. Or if they don't make it to you in time, it's not a big group. Just give us a shout. So, what I love about the panel here is that each of you, even though you're all very multidisciplinary, you represent three kind of major sectors when it comes to think of any sort of social change. You represent science and technology. Alan, you're possibly the social entrepreneur. And Rob, you reach out in terms of citizen action and policy. So with each of your sectors, get us started by walking us through what you think is one of the great successes and one of the great failures when it comes to what your sectors have done to get people to think about their individual impact or action when it comes to climate change.
Would you like me to start?
Sure.
Well, I think in the realm of science and technology, probably the largest success and the biggest impact is the progress we've made on vehicle technology and vehicle standards. And I think that the engineering community has really led the way because they're trained to solve problems, and they're trained to think about things in kind of a systematic way and keep tackling it. So my organization, Union of Concerned Scientists, we have a Clean Vehicles program, we have vehicle engineers on staff who really know what technology was in the technology labs of the big three domestic auto companies, for example, and what the Japanese and European automakers were cooking up. And they understood that technology was not finding its way to the showroom, so that you and I as consumers would actually have real choices. So we really, going back 15 years, just kept bringing to policymakers, here's the technology, and flying to Detroit and meeting with the leadership of these companies and saying, we have to get these technologies out. And after 30 years, the 2007, the energy bill, after 30 years of paralysis, we were able to convince the Congress and the federal government to increase fuel economy standards by 10 miles per gallon over 10 years. And then the president came in, and when the auto companies were in financial trouble, came to Washington for a taxpayer bailout, the president very skillfully said, fine, but you have to accelerate that pushing of technology into the marketplace. So now by 2016, 4 years sooner, the average fuel economy of the American vehicle fleet will increase by 10 miles per gallon, and now we'll work on the next wave. So a major success, and it's actually, even though we've fallen short in getting Washington to pass comprehensive climate and energy legislation, this is one of the ways we're actually now driving emissions down. I think the greatest failure is really the failure of the science community. Of course, climate science community isn't alone on this, but we are collectively in this boat. Our failure to connect the issue of climate change with the great middle across this country and to connect it in a way that connects with people's values, with their lives, what they worry about. We haven't done that yet, and that's why we haven't moved comprehensive national legislation.